Hi everybody, Laura here from Mama Elephant. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to be filling in for Rena and doing the introductions for this newest March release. Today we're featuring the Little Line Agenda stamp set along with the coordinating creative cuts. And make sure to leave a comment on this video for a chance to win a prize from Mama Elephant. So here is the Little Line Agenda stamp set along with the coordinating creative cuts. I'm going to create a project featuring this adorable new stamp set. So I have two of the images, the row of kitty cats and the row of bunnies. And I'm stamping them with some Copic friendly black ink. I like to stamp it twice to make it nice. And then I don't know if you're like this, but I find I have better results if I let that black ink dry for a while. In fact, if you can stamp your images a day ahead, that might be a little excessive, but that's what I did for this. I stamped all my images a day ahead, and then the next day I colored everything. I found I got best results because sometimes my black ink will bleed even though it's a Copic friendly ink. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Okay, so I'm going to color these images in. I sped this up so it doesn't take too long, but I do have my marker caps there if you want to know exactly what colors I'm using. I'm going for a very simple, kind of a no-fuss look. Of course, you can make these as detailed, as realistic, or as simple as you want. It's up to you. So you have 5 cute little kitty cats sitting in little teacups. Now this is where I like to bring in the rainbow if I can. So I'm going to color each teacup in rainbow order. We got pink, orange, yellow, green, and blue. And I just do 2 shades of Copics. I give it a light wash with the lighter color, and I go in with a darker color for a bit of shading along the bottom. Bada boom, bada bing. Couldn't be simpler. And I don't know, something about the Mama Elephant images, they always have, and they always will, just tickle my little fancy critter loving heart. They really do. Okay, now for the bunnies, even simpler. Bunnies don't take much. That's why I like bunnies. They don't need a lot of detail. Again, rainbow order for the, are these flower pots? I think they are. Okay. Now, I've never seen rainbow flower pots, but hey, I'm here for that. And you know, sometimes you just got to have a row of rainbow flower pots. Okay, so once I get these all colored, I'm going to pull out the Little Line Agenda coordinating creative cuts to die cut them out. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. I hold it down with a little Post-it tape. I take it off camera, run it through my die cutting machine. Couldn't be easier. Now, to add a little detail to the background of our card, I'm going to pull out a new creative cut in this March release, which is called the Combo Rectangle Creative Cuts. Now, they had a version of this with circles in the past release, but this time we're doing rectangles. So I'll show you, you get a lot of different sizing options. As you can see, this is the largest one here, and when you put the scallop, behind it, it gives you like a detailed scallop border to your rectangle. For my card, I'm going to use the second to largest one, this one right here, and I'll show you how this comes together. Now, for the rectangle, I'm just going to use white cardstock. I take it off camera, run it through my die cutting machine, and this gives you a beautiful finished edge, like a faux stitching edge to your rectangle. Now for the first scallop panel, I'm doing a light shade of pink, and I'm going to die cut that same scallop die with a darker shade of pink and layer those two together. So using the same die, and you rotate it, and it really fills in all those scallop gaps. So see, when you layer these two together, see how it alternates the color? It's the same die cut, I just rotated it. And then you get this beautiful alternating color scallop border edge, which you can definitely customize the colors depending on what you use, pattern paper, different colors of solid colored cardstock. I'm adhering this all together with some tape runner. You could definitely use foam tape if you want to pop it up, but I'm going to keep it flat for now, and then I'm going to adhere this white stitched edge rectangle on top, and then I'm going to pop up this whole scalloped panel onto a cream card base. And then I'll pop up my Little Line Agenda critters onto the scalloped panel. Now, depending, I'm doing a vertical or a landscape card, but if you did a portrait style, you could probably fit 3 of those Little Line Agenda rows of critters. For the sentiment, I'm pulling out the Little Line Agenda stamp set. There's several different sentiments. You're the best, celebrate all the good things. But I'm going to emboss sending positive vibes your way. I'm going to emboss it in white onto some black cardstock. So I'm inking it up with Versamark ink and pouring on some white embossing powder. Then I will heat this with a heat gun, and then I'll trim it out into a thin, even sentiment strip and pop it up right in the center. It's very clean and simple, but the critters really steal the show, and I love that pop of color from the combo rectangle background with the alternating scalloped border edge. And that is the first card introducing the Little Line Agenda and the combo rectangle creative cuts. We'll be back tomorrow with more introductions. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.